This is a great thing the NCAA allowed us to do to make some money. We didn't have a great crowd, but every little bit helps. Looked like we had close to 1,000 people, so at $10 a person, it'll probably be close to 10 grand that we cleared to send in. So, while it's not 1.7 million, it's still pretty good. It also gave us a chance to compete publicly, which I think is good, and it gives us an extra game. And we, as you can see, as a veteran team, we were tired of practicing, and we needed to play, so it was good to get out there and play. So I'm very pleased with the day. Thank you to Central Michigan for doing that with us.
Do questions for the student athletes first, and then Kampe.
Yeah, Kendrick, can you pass the mic that way for me, please? There he is, doing the work. 40 points in your debut in that jersey, publicly at least. What does that mean to you? Just looked like you were seeing a gigantic basket shooting.
I mean, it felt good. I mean, like Kampe said, I've been practicing for so long. Even last year when I redshirted, just practicing the whole year and itching to play, and tonight I got a chance to go out there and play.
What does it mean to you to showcase all that? I mean, you've been waiting so long, to come out and really make a name for yourself. I mean, honestly.
I mean, it's an honor. It's an honor to be in the Oakland jersey, playing again, and I'm just happy I got the chance to do that.
Personally for you, what are your expectations for this upcoming season?
We got big expectations. We have a couple goals that we need to accomplish.
Playing in a charity game, Kampe's a big guy, big proponent of, you saw it last year with some of the stuff that they do around here. I mean, does it kind of make you feel nice, knowing that you're playing out there for the game, but at the same time, it's going to people that really need some help?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the charity game was for a great cause. I'm glad people came out to see us play, and we'll definitely give a donation to them.
Go on the other side now. What about you? Nice to be back out there again, once more with your guys.
Yeah, it actually felt great. It did. I had to get my priorities together this summer, but just the feeling of being back on the court and just playing with these guys, they're a great group of guys, so it felt great.
Does it feel special? Feel special from the outside watching this group and how you guys are? I mean, this is the first time I saw you play, but you guys have seen the practice, you've seen the work. Feel like this group is starting to get to where it wants to be?
Oh, definitely. We've already bonded as brothers, so just same as in the Army, going out to war, just on the battlefield, and it was good. I honestly wouldn't rather do it with any other people.
It goes without saying, somebody who knows a little bit about service, but for your university to hold a game with helping some people in need, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel great. It's like it's a noble cause, and we're out there playing, trying to give the fans a good show, and the money's going towards people who need it, so it's a great feeling.
What about watching this guy go out and do 40 points and two assists shy? Is that what it was from a triple double?
Oh, I enjoy it. He's a great player, and I enjoy playing with him, and I enjoy watching him play.
Isaiah, I think we noticed a number change. You're wearing number 25.
No, this is temporary.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't know he was going to be playing, so his number 10 practice jersey was in order. So we'll be in uniforms next to him, and he'll be in his time.
Just personally wondering, is that why you couldn't wear your jerseys today?
No, we could have.
Okay.
We could have, but I think what both Keno and I decided was we had those 2 exhibition games to do that. We were going to play this, both of us were going to play this without the score in mind.
Yeah.
Like I kept guys out there that wouldn't have stayed out there if it was a real game, And I stayed with them as he with his guys because this was a conditioning moment. Those last 10 minutes, both teams were gassed, and this is how you get in condition. Both of us play the same style, so we knew we were going to be gassed, and that's both coaches wanted to do that. That's why we played the extra 10 minutes, so the guys that would normally get in there, we let them play.
Looked like you were in mid-season form with some of your players.
I am who I am. 40 years, I guess I am who I am. Sometimes I wish I wasn't, but that's who I am.
Any more questions for the student athletes?
Thanks, guys.
No problem, sir.
Questions for Kampe?
All right, Coach. You had an impressive offensive performance today. What do you think you can do to work on the defense going into your game on Thursday?
No, our defense was great. Just because they got 80, there were a ton of possessions in the game. The game went boom, 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 boom. And transition defense is the hardest defense to play. And they did not score much in the half court. They hurt us a little bit going to the basket, and we got that changed at halftime. We were able to make an adjustment to, we weren't doing some little thing, and once we did that, we were fine. I don't think they scored much on us in the half court. Now, transition defense, especially early in the year when you're tired and not used to it, I mean, we're used to going against each other. Now we're going against a real team that's got good players. Now it's going to be different. And so I was very pleased with us defensively. We've got to get better on transition defense. We've got to rebound the long rebound better. We had some issues with the long rebound. We fooled around with a little zone today. I don't know, I'm not a zone coach, but I thought it looked pretty good. And we're going to be able to score the ball. We know that. So those nights it's not going in, we've got to be great defensively. And I like our defense. I mean, we got shot blockers, we've got length, we've got athleticism. And again, we're not going to get as tired as we were out there because we'll sub a lot more.
Greg, seeing Kendrick on the floor now for the first time in competition for your team, how does his particular skill set, work with your offense, and what are you looking forward to from him this season?
He made a real good decision coming into our system because our system fits him. Obviously, I mean, he had 10 threes in the first half, and they weren't forced. We didn't probe, but we ran him in our offense, got him shots, and it wasn't all him. I mean, Martez had 24, and because he's new and nobody's seen him before, that's why the focus is on him. And he went 13 to 16. Now he's not going to do that every night, but when he gets it going, he can really get it going, and he showed that tonight. But we can't live and die with that. We've got to continue to get Jalen the ball on the block. We got to get Isaiah the ball. I think that Palmer showed tonight that he's got some athleticism, so he can do some good stuff. James Beck is going to be something. That's a freshman. On a normal team, he probably have as good a chance as anybody to be the freshman of the year in this league. He ain't going to get enough playing time to get that this year, but next year he'll be able to blossom. So I'm really, really pleased with our size and our athleticism and how we played. We've been anxious to play. When you have 4 fifth-year seniors, practice after 30 days gets kind of boring. And so it was good to get out there against a quality team too. I mean, that's a MAC team. They'll be in the run of it for their title. So yeah, I'm really pleased.
At where you thought you'd be, not quite there, maybe beyond where you thought you'd be at this point?
Well, you got to see the film, and why you do these things and these 3 games is to get film, because when you play against each other, you call a play out. The other, your practice cheats the play, and so you get tired of playing against each other. So now we got film against a competition, and now we can really, from this point until the Fort Wayne game, we can really get better now, because now we got a chance to teach.
Notice on the jersey, #PracticeAngry. Can you fill us in with that?
We trained angry this year, we practiced angry, and now we're going to play angry. And we still vividly remember what happened to us in Joe Louis Arena, and I'm not going to let them forget it. And that's going to be in their face every day.
That can be the mantra for the season?
Kind of appears that way if it's on the practice jersey. It's not something we're really publicly talking about, but Wichita State used that play angry a few years ago when they went to the Final Four, and I called Greg Marshall and asked him if he cared if we used it, and he said no, and so we've been using it. All right.
Questions?
Thanks.
Thank you.
Going down under.